Hey guys, Jess here. So I just want to take a few minutes to explain why I am a coach and more specifically why I chose to align myself with the Beachbody family. Um, as a lot of you may know, especially if you follow my page, I have struggled with my weight for most of my life. I grew up in my heart of hearts believing that I was the fat girl. I was the smart girl and I was the loving girl and I was the funny girl, but you know, at the root of it all, I was the fat girl, and that's why I had to be the funny girl. And that's why I had to be the extra loving girl, regardless of how mean you were to me, because I wanted you to like me. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to how that feels. But anyway, things got really out of control after I had my babies. Um, as you know, that can totally, wreak havoc on your body. And I didn't make the best choices when I was pregnant, and I didn't really take care of myself in the best way. And so I became morbidly obese. When I delivered my son, I weighed 260 pounds. And the gravity of that didn't really hit me. I didn't entirely understand what that meant, because when you start to get big, at some point you just stop thinking about it. I mean, yeah, you don't feel good because being that large doesn't feel good. And you aren't entirely happy. I know it was especially hard for me because when I was pregnant with my son, I was struck with Bell's palsy, which paralyzed the entire left side of my face and left me feeling like an oversized Igor because the entire left side of my face didn't move. And the facial nerves still haven't completely recovered. And that's why, you can see a difference in my eyes if you really look, and in my face and things like that. So that really rocked my confidence. And I suffered from postpartum depression, and that was really hard. And I wanted to disappear. I did. I wasn't happy with who I was. And while I was thrilled to be a mommy and a wife and to have a beautiful family and the opportunity to do all those things, just as much at the root of myself, I felt like I was the fat girl. I was also the very unhappy girl. And it took a lot to pull me out of that. It took a lot of soul searching and personal development to get to a place where I emotionally could get better, where I could then begin to work on myself physically. And my coach, a fantastic woman, came into my life and offered me a roadmap and a means of feeling good about myself and getting my confidence and making changes in myself that I had been waiting for. And so I started to lose weight and I started to feel awesome. And the changes just weren't physical. I became far more confident and outgoing and excited about life, and I felt powerful. For the first time, I really felt powerful, like I had control over me. And that was awesome. And that was a great feeling. And so I decided to become a coach because I wanted to share that with people. I want to build a team of women who are just like me, who love life and want to live it to its fullest and want to change the world and help other mamas and help other women discover their power. Discover that regardless of what you're going through, you're not alone. And someone out there loves you and wants to support you in your journey and help you be the woman that you've always wanted to be. And I can't do that alone. I can't. I can help other women only so much. I can only help so many women because I only have so much time in my day. But by building a team of women like me, who I love working with, who are just as stoked to make a difference, and spread that, wow, that's power. That's powerful. That's life-changing, to have that sort of impact. I've always wanted to leave my mark. I've always wanted to change the world. And for me, this really feels like the right way to do it because I can relate to that struggle. I'm still going through it. I can relate to it. And so I want to motivate and help other women get through it. And, the Beachbody family makes that possible. They help me help others. And I think that's just awesome. So yeah, that's a little bit about me and why I do this and why I'm constantly on this search to not only help women and help mamas, but to bring other crazy chicks just like me on board who have that same mission and that same just fire that makes you want to reach out and make someone else's life just a little bit better. So thanks for listening.